The next plenary meeting of the Azerbaijani Parliament spring session was held on March 7th. First Vice President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Mehriban Aliyeva, attended the meeting. Congratulating Mehriban Aliyeva on her appointment as First Vice President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Speaker of the Parliament Oktay Asadov said Mehriban Aliyeva was a member of the Parliament for 12 years, served the people's state and was closely involved in the improvement of legislative bases of our state. Oktay Asadov said Mehriban Aliyeva was the initiator of a number of legislative acts. There were also 4 amnesty acts, each of which was applied to 10,000 prisoners, underlined that Mehriban Aliyeva made a lot of people and families happy. The speaker said being head of the US, France Interparliamentary Friendship Groups, member of Turkey, Russia Interparliamentary Friendship Groups, Mehriban Aliyeva had done much for the development of the Parliament's international relations, represented the Azerbaijani Parliament abroad with dignity. Oktay Asadov also mentioned Mehriban Aliyeva's activity as deputy chairperson of Yeni Azerbaijan Party. Underlining Mehriban Aliyeva's charity activity as president of the Heydar Aliyev Foundation, Oktay Asadov said she helped those in need of help. Oktay Asadov said Mehriban Aliyeva's appointment as first Vice President of the Republic of Azerbaijan would be a new breath to the country's socio-political life. Speaker of the Parliament thanked President Ilham Aliyev for having appointed Mehriban Aliyeva as first Vice President, expressed confidence that Mehriban Aliyeva would always serve the people and the state. Addressing the Parliament, First Vice President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Mehriban Aliyeva, said she had been member of the Parliament for more than 10 years, adding it was a great honor for her. Speaking about the great role of the parliamentarians in the formation of our country as an influential state in the years of independence, Mehriban Aliyeva said she had always seen a pleasant atmosphere in the Parliament, underlined the great role of Speaker Oktay Asadov and wished him success. Giving information about the work done since 2005 in Khazar district, from where she was elected to the parliament, Mehriban Aliyeva said over those years 42 schools, 44 kindergartens, 16 children's houses and boarding schools, including 3 summer camps for children houses had been constructed or overhauled, 28 cultural facilities, including 17 medical facilities, 10 sport facilities, as well as 6 stadiums, culture houses, libraries, museums, 7 mosques were opened. Mehriban Aliyeva said gas and power supply of people had been improved in Shuvalan, Bina, Turkan and Zira settlements. Water pipelines had been constructed. 93-kilometer-long roads built in Shuvalan, Bina and Galla settlements. Mehriban Aliyeva said she had always did her best to support the people, felt support of the residents, had very warm contacts with them and expressed her gratitude to those supporting her over those years. Noting that the amnesty acts initiated by her in 2007, 2009, 2013 and 2016 were supported by her colleagues, Mehriban Aliyeva said sentences of 39,887 prisoners was commuted, expressed her gratitude to the parliamentarians who supported her amnesty initiatives and made tens of thousands of people free. Drawing attention to the health-related activities, Mehriban Aliyeva said health system was one of the top priorities for the Heydar Aliyev Foundation. Giving information about the program for life without thalassemia implemented since 2005, Mehriban Aliyeva said Thalassemia Center built in Baku on the Foundation's initiative was the only medical facility in the region where bone marrow transplantations could be performed, added that more than 40 children had undergone bone marrow transplantations at the center. Mehriban Aliyeva was concerned over hereditary blood disorders, said in 2014 to reduce such risks she put forward an initiative on compulsory medical examination for those going to marry. Detailed discussions at the parliament resulted in the adoption of the law on amendments to the family code. Mehriban Aliyeva said a number of events had been held abroad on her initiative to promote Azerbaijan as a multinational tolerant country. In all speeches she had told the world community that 20% of Azerbaijan's territories, Nagorno-Karabakh and 7 adjacent regions had been under occupation. More than 1 million Azerbaijanis had become refugees and internally displaced people. Mehriban Aliyeva said she appreciated her 12-year activity at the Azerbaijani parliament as a school of life, underlined that the experience she had obtained as a member of parliament was valuable, had never forgotten that conscience and dignity, mercy and goodwill, justice and mutual respect were the highest values. Mehriban Aliyeva assured those trusting her that she would continue to be in favor of moral values, spare no efforts for the protection of Azerbaijan's independence and development of our country. Mentioning that she was receiving numerous letters of congratulations, Mehriban Aliyeva said every letter from citizens was very valuable for her, expressed her gratitude to them for heartfelt words and support. Mehriban Aliyeva congratulated female parliamentarians and all the Azerbaijani women on March 8th, International Women's Day, wished them robust health, happiness and success, expressed her gratitude for joint activity over those years, and said she hoped that the cooperation would be further continued. Afterwards, parliamentarians addressed the meeting. Addressing the meeting, First Vice Speaker of the Parliament, Ziyafet Askerov, said Mehriban Aliyeva was a very professional politician and experienced person. He underlined that tens of thousands of people were freed as a result of 4 amnesty acts adopted on Mehriban Aliyeva's initiative, noting that President of Azerbaijan had recently signed a very important executive order to improve penitentiary system. Ziyafet Askerov said some legislative acts would be amended, new laws adopted in connection with that executive order, expressed his confidence that Mehriban Aliyeva would also make significant contributions to this. Vice Speaker of the Parliament Bahar Muradova said the foundation of a new tradition was laid in the history of the Azerbaijani Parliament, as Mehriban Aliyeva reported to the People's State and Parliament before taking office as First Vice President. Bahar Muradova expressed her confidence that First Vice President Mehriban Aliyeva would fulfill this mission with dignity and great achievements. Vice Speaker underlined that Mehriban Aliyeva, who followed Heydar Aliyev's ideas, was always distinguished for her professionalism, attached great importance to the protection and promotion of our national and moral values, made efforts to bring together civilians and cultures. Bahar Muradova said Mehriban Aliyeva proved what the Azerbaijani women are capable of doing in the country's socio-political life. Bahar Muradova said the Azerbaijani people would always support Mehriban Aliyeva. Parliamentarians Siyavush Novruzov, Fazail Ibrahimli, Elmira Akhundova, Sahiba Gafarova, Azay Guliyev, Melahat Ibrahim Ghazi and Rauf Aliyev spoke about Azerbaijani First Vice President Mehriban Aliyeva's merit. First Vice President Mehriban Aliyeva expressed her gratitude for the appreciation of her activity. Her warm words said every victory, every great achievement was backed by a reliable, strong team, sharing common views and intentions. Mehriban Aliyeva said she realized the responsibility of the new position, but was optimistic of the future as she had such colleagues, people supporting her in our country, and a brave and wise president.